actually finished the video, but I started editing, decided I didn't like the way the last 15 minutes of the video went, so I erased all of that and now I'm back. So I believe where I ended off was telling you guys about school, how I plan to go to FSU fall 2026 to start my master's joint degree in Masters of Social Work and Masters of Public Administration or Public Admin. I had a moment where I was just like so proud, and I would, after talking about my education and what I wanted to do with us, I'm proud of where I'm going, the steps that I'm headed. You know, if you truly understood my life and this journey that I've been on and what they said, what they have said about me and what projections they've thrown at me, you would understand how truly proud of me I am. I am so proud. I have come such a long way from that little girl who didn't do things because others said she couldn't do it. So she didn't do it. Not that she couldn't do it, but someone else said that she couldn't do it, so she didn't do it. The little girl who sat in the corner and shrunk herself. The teenager who didn't want to argue too much because then they'll start calling you all types of names. So I just let things fall off my shoulder. Or the young adult who couldn't say no, didn't know how to say no in certain situations out of fear of rejection. I've come a long way, y'all. And I'm so proud of me and this person that I am, blooming into this future business owner, this head of an organization that is going to make millions. I speak that into existence. The nonprofit that I plan on starting, that I am going to start, it's going to make millions, okay? This nonprofit that I'm going to start is going to change the world. I guarantee you. All right, guys, so here I am again, and I decided yet again to re-record part 2 of my introductory video to Brave Steps with April Shamara. And now you ask why. It's because I felt like I was reading off a piece of paper. To me, it didn't come off genuine. So I'm going to do my best. Again, I have my notes, y'all. I do have my notes. I'm going to try to stay on track. I'm going to try to stay on track, y'all. Bear with me if I don't. Okay? So part 1, who am I beyond titles, labels, and expectations? I'm a mom. I'm a student. I'm an employee. I am someone who is living with a physical disability. I've spent most of my life just surviving, adapting, and pushing forward, doing the same thing, expecting a different result. And as we all know, they say that is the definition of insanity. So maybe I am insane. Or maybe I was insane, but I've come out of that. I don't know. But I tried. I tried life like everyone else, and it's not me. It's not me. So I've learned to trust myself, wholeheartedly trust myself, and completely step outside the box and do things my way. To someone else, it may not seem correct, but to me, I'm going to get there. The finish line is the same finish line. We're just taking different paths to get to that finish line. Now, I'm reflective. I'm observant. I am very observant. I pay very close attention to things that are happening around me. To you, I'm not paying attention. I'm reading, I'm on the computer, I'm doing something, picking my nails, my no nails. To you, I'm doing something else. But to me, yeah, I'm paying very close attention to everything that's going on around. Everything that's going on around. Yeah, I'm watching. I'm listening. Trust me, it's sinking in. But, and I'm reflective as well. I didn't say that. I'm reflective. I'm not interested in pretending that life is perfect. Life is not perfect. My life is not perfect. No one's life is perfect. It may be close to their version of perfection, but no one's life is perfect. So, with that, I'm going to stand in my truth. I'm going to tell my truth. I do not care who gets mad, who gets offended, who has what to say. More power to you, baby. This is my time, and I'm standing in it wholeheartedly. I'm standing in it. I'm not letting fear get in my way. Fear will not take over. Not in this section, this portion of my life. It's not taking over. I'm someone who believes in growth, and growth is not always pretty. It's loud. It's not glamorous, but I believe in growth. Now, second question. Why did I decide now was the time to start a new channel and rebrand? I reached a point in my life where I felt like I was being quiet. And I felt like that quietness was keeping me in a closet, so to speak, keeping me tucked away in a box. And I was not telling my truth. I was telling myself that I would come back, I would do it next week, I'm going to do it. Next month, I'm going to do it. All right, just give me 3 more weeks, give me a month, and I'm going to do it. And I would never do it. So there was a video that I posted a few years ago on the April Shamara page where I was telling viewers how I couldn't sleep. I could not sleep one night, and I was tossing and turning, tossing and turning. And then I got up, went into the bathroom. I was sitting on the side of the tub crying, broke out in tears. And the thought that came to me was, until you do what I say, everything will crumble. So whether it's God, the ancestors, some form of a higher power, but something was telling me in that moment that I needed to step out and have this here, Brave Steps with April Shamara. Do this platform. Have a conversation with women, men, mainly, like I said before, y'all, it's for everyone. But this is mainly for Black women who are living with physical disabilities, physical limitations, and they don't have anyone else to talk to. This is for us. I was supposed to do this years ago, but I allowed my fear, thoughts of rejection, people not watching, people not liking, so-called family, those people I share DNA with, having something to say. We don't care anymore. We're too grown to worry about them. Or those so-called people that I know, so-called friends. Why would you put that out there like that? Listen, it ain't about you, boo. It ain't about you. So this rebrand, this new channel, Brave Steps with April Shamara, it's not going to wait any longer. We're not waiting any longer. Mm-mm. I have a purpose, and I believe in me. I believe in me. So I decided to rebrand the YouTube channel now because I'm in a season of honesty. I am no longer interested in performing a version of myself that consists of trends or others' expectations. I've done the reflection. I've had the counseling. I've seen a psychologist. I've sat in my own discomfort. And I realized that my story, especially the parts that I used to downplay, have value. Value. Yes. So now is the time, and I do not want to look back. I want to step wholeheartedly into this without fear. And that's what I'm doing. That is what I'm doing. And I know there are people out there that feel overlooked, that are tired, they may feel unseen, they don't have anyone to talk to because, again, in the Black community, not only is, a disability, a physical disability, something odd, but going to a counselor is also not recommended. Why speak to a counselor when you can speak to the pastor? But we ain't gonna go there. We ain't gonna go there. So I'm choosing to align myself with what's right, with what I'm supposed to be doing. Now is the right moment. So, what made me realize I couldn't keep creating like everyone else? I feel I started shrinking myself to fit into the algorithm. I was doing the makeup videos, the hair, the redecoration, living room, bedroom, cleaning of the bathroom, vlogs, cooking, the same shit, different day. I was doing the same thing like everyone else. And my channel was not growing. And I feel in my heart that my channel was not growing because I was attempting to do everything like everyone else. I was not being me. I was not showing the world what I was supposed to share with the world. So, yeah, that is why. I was trying to be relatable, and I was living in my truth because, I like hair, I love makeup. Do it look good, y'all? Do it look good? I love makeup, and clearly I can do some makeup. Clearly I can do some makeup. But that is not all of me. I have more to offer. I have a story to share with the world. So reducing myself to just that was like me forcing myself into a box that I couldn't fit into. There were too many people in that box. I couldn't fit into it. Now, I'm a relatable person, but I want those who relate to me to be more than just hair, more than just makeup, more than, you know, cleaning our bedroom, redecorating, putting up pictures, etc. We're more than just that. This is Brave Steps with April Shamara. We are being brave. This is about women, men who are living their life with physical disabilities and feel as though they may have been pushed to the side, unseen, made fun of, the butt of the joke, overlooked, disrespected, all because they have a limitation. This is for us. This is where I'm supposed to be. This is where I'm supposed to be. So, next question. What has my disability taught me about my strengths and self-worth? I could push through anything. That's what it's taught me. I am able to push through anything. But knowing when to stop is what's most important. You're capable. You're able. But when you need to sit down, sit down. You don't have to force yourself to do XYZ. We know you can do it. You know you can do it. Sit down. Stop. I've ignored pain, trying to prove what what I'm capable of doing. I wouldn't ask for help, but I've learned to listen to my body. I've learned to listen to my body. And I don't feel guilty. No, mom. No, mom. I do not feel guilty. When I need to sit down, I'm going to sit down. I'll catch you on the flip side. But I'm going to sit down and rest. So knowing when to stop, that's a strength for me. When it comes to self-worth, I had to unlearn that I had to perform to be respected. That's what I learned when it comes to self-worth. You do not have to pretend to be respected. You are not weak. You are strong. But you don't have to put on a good show for other people. Why isn't my channel about trends, aesthetics, or viral moments? Because I realized that chasing the popularity is not authentic. That is why. Chasing popularity does not create authentic connection. People like your videos, yes. What are people really learning? What are they taking away from the content if it's just trendy? If it's just to get you on the algorithm, if it's just to get a viral moment, what are they truly taking away? That is a good question. I think that's a good question. What are they taking away? Because looking back, I don't know. I can't tell you what I've taken away from trendy content creators. Except like where to buy a particular makeup or a particular piece of furniture. I did take that away. I gave them that. They gave me some I can't even get it out. I can't even get it out. But y'all know what I'm talking about. So trends and viral moments, yes, they get the views and yes, they get paid. But they don't capture true real life struggle. They don't capture real growth. They don't capture honest moments. And my life, my experiences, my perspective isn't a template. This is real. And my content is going to be real. I don't want to be a template. I don't want my content to be a template. This is real. This is going to be authentic. You're going to be able to take something with you in the end. I want to create something that truly matters, something that truly is going to last. And it's not going to be perfect, but value. There's so much value in this. Now, who am I creating this content for? So I'm creating this content for those who have stories that they're afraid to tell, those who are struggling, those who are carrying around their disability and shame. I need you to drop the shame. We're not going to be shameful anymore. No, sir. No, ma'am. We are not going to be ashamed. Not anymore. I'm creating this for myself because I know that if I show up fully, if I document this journey, I'm going to grow. I'm going to also heal. So I'm creating it for us, me and you. We are going to grow. We are going to heal. And we're going to do it together. That was a lot. I'm really, y'all, I'm really proud of me. I'm really proud of me. Yeah, I don't know how hard this has been. And to finally just say, F everything and everybody, I'm going to do this, and we're going to do this together, and we're going to learn from one another, and we're going to grow with one another, and we're going to congratulate each other, we're going to pat each other on the back, and we're going to get out that funk. We're going to do this. I am so proud of me for no longer giving a damn and doing what's right. I'm proud. I'm really proud. So after people watch my videos, I want them to feel seen. I want them to feel understood. I want them to understand that they are not alone. There are people in this world, such as myself, who are going through similar situations or who has been through similar situations. No one's perfect. I want viewers to feel brave. I want viewers to say, you know, if she can do it, I can do it. If she has the balls, the kahunas, the heart, the mind to do it, let me put my fears aside and let me share my story. That's what I want y'all to feel. That's what I want y'all to do. If I can do it, you can do it. And I've been through some shit. So if I can do it, you can do it. Listen, if I, April Shamara, can do it, so can you. What does 2026 represent for me? 2026 is going to be my year of honesty, growth, and alignment. It's a year that I'm no longer shrinking myself to fit. It's a year that I'm embracing everything I deserve. I'm pursuing my goals. No guilt. This is not a year of guilt. It's about building a community, sharing my truth, standing in my truth, and keep creating content that inspires action, reflection, and of course, a connection. So this is going to be a milestone year for me. I cannot wait until December 31st, 2026, and I look back at this year and see how far I've come. We speaking all this into existence, y'all. I am speaking all of this into existence. December 31st, 2026. I want to look back and say, you did it. Thank you all so much for watching part 2 of my introductory video to my new channel, Brave Steps with April Shamara. I really, really appreciate you guys for sticking it out thus far. Again, I do have a few more questions that I want to answer, but I'm going to save that for another video. I hope, you guys, that this channel becomes a space where we build together. It's something that not only you watch, but something that you become a part of. I want this to be a place where you're willing to share, questions are asked, you're being honest at all times, and you feel comfortable. Ask as many questions as you feel. Ask away. I want to hear your voice as much as I hear my own. If anything that I shared with you in part 1 or part 2 of my introductory video to this new channel, Brave Steps with April Shamara. Yes. I just had a moment. Sorry, I just had a moment. But if anything resonates with you, I need you guys to go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I want you to comment below your thoughts. Ask some questions. Give me some ideas. I want you to like, of course. But I more importantly need you guys to view. I need you to view it entirely from second 1 until the very last second of the video. I hope you all grasp to this channel. We deserve our voices to be heard. We do. So come on back for another video next week. I will be uploading a video every week. We're going to do Sundays at 12 p.m. Eastern. I hope you guys have enjoyed me thus far. Again, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. View in its entirety. Let's get our voices heard. This is Brave Steps, and I am April Shamara.